put the cruise control on, lets his team do the work.
Puts on autopilot.
Yeah, that's what he's got. He got me as autopilot, so.
I still go out there and perform to the best of my
He's
ability.
just a fall guy.
Hey, wait, hold on. I heard there was one play where like Tverdic was going back for a handshake to Joe Lawless, and Joe Lawless just fucking stone cold looked at him and then fucking turned the other way. They went back into the play. What was that about, Joe?
What?
I guess Tverdic was going out, like going for a handshake for you, and you just looked at him and then looked the other way. You're like, fuck this.
When was it?
During your game.
On Sunday?
Yeah. You made a play or something. Tverdic would to give you a handshake, and you looked at him.
I don't know, man.
And you looked away, and he still had his hand away, and you were just turned the other way, and they finally put his hand down and made a face.
I was in Brady mode. I was just trying to win. I threw the Brady jersey on.
Oh, I almost pissed my pants, bro.
Like, you know how guys put the Superman shirt on sometimes?
Right,
so they
right.
run around their house, they think they're Superman. I threw the Brady jersey on.
What?
I knew I had to become Brady on Sunday to win, so.
You weren't even playing a good team though. Like you were playing Danny.
I didn't have a good team
You
either.
were playing 4 guys. You were
Brian and
playing
Ariel are
2 guys from the
equal.
original
Me,
team.
Danny's better than me.
The other one was Kevin Smith.
Or not.
Ariel and Brian are equal.
Okay.
They both
All
are.
right, let's move on to playoff matchups.
Okay, Tom, playoff schedule. Well, what's the schedule for the playoffs?
The schedule for the playoffs next week. It's best out of 3.
Next week is December
19th. The first game is the 1st seed versus the 4th seed at 9 a.m., which is the Deuces versus the Phonies.
No,
Wait,
Mulligans.
Mulligans versus Phonies.
At 9 a.m.
The first game, there's no rock, paper, scissors for these matchups. The first seed gets the choice for the first game, the next seed gets the choice for the second game, and if there's a third game, the first seed gets the choice again.
Oh, so it's like your home.
Yeah.
It should go 2-1. It should go 2-1 instead of 1-1-1. So home.
No, it is 2-1.
No, like we
Oh,
should.
you mean 2-1? No, it's
Just like how like the playoffs are 2-3-2.
no. That's how it's gonna work. Each team has to submit a playoff roster, so you can only have 9. So you have your 7 guys and then 2 alternate free agents.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be. Can I pick up for my 2 alternates 2 first rounders if I want?
Yeah, you
Or
can.
first and second?
You can pick up 2 first rounders if you want, but they have to fill in for a first rounder.
Absolutely, at the beginning of the game.
Right. At the beginning of the game. So if you picked up 2 first rounders, only one of them would be able to play in a game, and it would have to be if Brandon was missing.
Right.
So
Another question. Can any free agents overlap at all on rosters?
no,
Not even in alternate spots?
no.
Now, in theory, if I had a free agent,
That's what he's doing for the playoffs.
in theory, if I had a free agent, let's say, I don't know, if I wanted to pick up
Russ.
DK Donnie Cusper and the Mulligans wanted DK Donnie Cusper, who would get them?
Mulligans. The top seed gets them. The only way you would get them is Donnie is if he was on your actual 7-man roster.
That's idiotic. Why wouldn't it be the lowest seeded team than the top
Let me
guy
explain
and the
why.
first choice?
Because you earned the right to have the higher seed, so you get your first choice at the free agent. You don't get to be a lower seed and get the better players. You see what I'm saying? You earn your spot to get first seed, second seed.
It's
So
a
you
perk.
get your first. Yeah, it's a perk.
Your perk should be getting to choose home or away, or if you're a receiver or not. Yeah, because that's completely lopsided to the higher seeded teams.
And it should be because they earn the right to be there.
So
The
then they
Phonies
should
are 4 and
win.
11.
No, they
Right.
They earned the right to
just
They're already
They're all in
Yeah.
the same place.
They didn't earn shit. Okay.
Yeah, they did. They earned their way into
Yeah.
the playoffs.
They somehow managed to get in the playoffs. Okay.
Listen, hey.
You don't get to
no
start
matter what
upgrading.
you-
Oh yeah, we're in the playoffs.
Okay, no matter what you say though, the Phonies beat the Mulligans to end
Tom,
their
it makes sense because it's just like if there's a
Yeah.
first round
No,
bye.
it
There's
doesn't
no
make
first round
sense.
bye, so
There's
they
no
have the
first round bye.
That's stupid.
If you're the top seeds, you get the perks. It goes on the way down. But the one thing I will say is if Joe picks Donnie in the 7-man roster, and then the Mulligans pick Donnie as their alternate, he gets them because he's on the actual roster.
We have a 7th round spot open. TJ Murphy is.
Yeah, so you
See what I'm
about
saying?
7 of the games.
You could still get that guy if he's on your actual roster and he's gonna play, as opposed to just an alternate player.
Now, what about
This league's not about the free agents that are gonna come in the playoffs, so it's really not something you should.
Yeah, we
really
play
have
with
to
our
worry
6. To be honest, that's what we do. We play with our 6.
Yeah, all you guys. This guy. This guy's an idiot.
Is there a deadline for this? So
Yeah,
I'm not,
Friday.
all right, so I don't got to worry about it. 8 a.m. an hour before my first game.
No, you got.
Who
till
Joe
midnight
Baracci's gonna
Friday.
be shuffling around town looking for?
So yeah, it's 7-man roster or not, and 2 alternate.
Leaving at 8:30 in the morning to go pick up all the free agents.
So really,
Looking up all the
Steve
players.
gets the first pick on whoever his free agents are. So we gotta wait for Steve and then Danny and then me.
We
and
might
then
just
Joe.
hold out till midnight on Friday, so no one gets no one.
I'll call Steve and get his roster.
Yeah.
Well, so what we have?
So
Because in years past, what's ruined the
Now, what do we
league
do
and the
with our
playoffs
7th
every
spot?
year has been free agents.
Tom, what do we do with our 7-man spot right there? Since CJ Murphy is MIA.
You can pick up an anytime free agent from the list. It has to be from the list.
Okay, and then the other 2 spots.
It could be anybody, but if they play, they have to fill in for whoever is out.
Well, how do you know? What if some guy comes out here with one arm? But he's
It's
good
your
as-
risk. You could pick 4th round, anytime free agent. It's
Yeah, but I'm
your-
saying,
it's
what
up
if
to
some guy comes out there with one arm and he's as good as Peyton Manning with his other arm? You know.
he can't because you can't have a brand new free agent. You can only use free agents that have been
okay,
ranked.
So if you're missing a 3rd round, then you got to pick from the risk of the
Yes.
3rd round pool.
Yeah, you can only pick free agents that's already been ranked.
No, you can't pick out of the 3rd round pool. Say, okay, you got 2 alternate guys. Say one is Russ, you know he's a 1st rounder, and your other one's Ariel. Okay, you understand? So if who's your 2nd round pick? If Taverdic goes out, if Taverdic can't make the game, Russ can't play,
Right, but Ariel could.
but Ariel can.
Just what round is he?
4th.
He's 4th.
Oh, but so those other 2 spots have to be from the online official list, right?
Yes, you can't pick up random
That's what I'm
guys.
saying. Because he made it sound like you go around Berwyn looking for anyone you want.
The
He
best-
likes to.
Yeah, no, the best of 3 counts as 1 game. So whoever you
Hey,
start
buddy.
You play football?
whoever you start that first game with is who has to play.
I'm afraid this guy's gonna get his paper boy on Sunday and throw. Oh, you know what? You look like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
pretty good at my front. Why don't you come across the street?
Yeah, the Tribune guy at 4:30 in the morning. Hey, buddy. Hey, I see you seem like a morning guy.
Well, on to that, Joe. How do you feel? Any ideas of what you're gonna plan for the Mulligans?
Plan for the Mulligans?
What's your plan? Get behind the camera. Get some camera time, Joe.
Plan for the Mulligans? I think the Mulligans are their own.
You're one of the 2 teams that escaped the sweep from us in the season.
Absolutely. And the Phonies were the team to stop the Mulligans' win streak. And I think the Phonies are the team that
Yeah,
are
you
going to
drew
stop.
first blood, and then Tom's team kicked us when we were down.
Yeah, and I think if Mike Wellner comes out for the Mulligans, it's going to be a disaster. He's what ultimately destroyed you guys. He left. He lost your only 2 losses, and then he walked out for 4 weeks, and he's going to come back like he's God? Are you kidding me? Bro, it's embarrassing. It's a disgrace, bro. And he's going to come out, and he's just going to shit and fuck it up, and then you guys are going to be like, blah, 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 blah. You know, he's going to be freezing, complaining with his pink helmet. Bro, it's going to be fucked up.
He looks like a condom.
It's going to be fucked up. Yeah. But, you know, you guys have this level of respect for him, which is going to make you think you're going to have him doing decisions, and you're going to fuck it up, bro.
That's a good answer, Joe, but you still avoided the question. What are you going to do with the Phonies?
The Phonies, the thing about the Phonies is they don't have a strategy.
About nothing.
They never do.
Because they don't have
They
a
just
team.
get the job done. They've never won a championship, but who knows?
You're in front of home people on Sunday.
They get
For guys who work, you need work, come out and play football with me.
If you get a quarterback, it'll be nice.
Your quarterback just takes the snap and just lobs it up there.
As of right now, I can confirm for you from Mulligan headquarters, I'll be starting as quarterback.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting.
As of right now.
You know what? I really don't know what's gonna happen in that game.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, I think these two matchups are very equal in the first round.
Yeah, but you just said they didn't earn their spot in the playoffs, but the Mulligans did. What are you talking? You're talking nonsense.
I'm talking about early
You're
in the
talking
spot.
nonsense this whole time.
Before we came back.
It's gonna be a good matchup, but the
Go
Phonies
smoke
didn't
another
earn the
blunt,
playoffs, and the Mulligans did. That's
Go puff the Magic Dragon. Listen,
Before we earned it, I've been.
it's cold out
that's
now.
only the Phonies.
It's cold. The Phonies did not earn shit. I mean, the
So
Colts were
how is it a good
high.
matchup then? Shouldn't the
Because
Mulligans
it's cold out now. It's cold out. The
Oh,
Mulligans are playing without their first round pick.
That's all I see.
They've played
That's all I
weaker
see.
matchups besides those two losses they had. And I really don't know what's going to happen out there. I really don't know who's going to play for the Phonies, who their quarterback's going to be.
Who's going to be the ball?
Martin and Brandon are both good receivers. If you can find someone who could throw him the ball.
And
I don't know if
you
he's
gave
in-
him a crutch now, and if they pick up a quarterback, before he does, oh, they're fucked. And now
So
Well, and they deserve the right because they're 4-11. They deserve the free agents before they do.
That sounds so bad. A playoff team with a record of 4-11. That sounds outrageous to me.
right.
they fuck it, bro. They
Sorry,
can
John.
happen. They can make it.
Tom,
I think they will.
is the championship scheduled for the day after Christmas?
Yeah, it is.
It's not right.
Best of 3.
No, I don't.
What if people go out of town for Christmas, Tom?
I'm going to the Bears game that day.
Well, we'll play without you.
Yeah,
That's not right.
fuck off.
Okay.
You're going to the Bears game the day after Christmas.
Well, the Bears game.
Yeah,
Jets
the Jets
go to the
game,
Bears
bro.
game.
Jets,
What the fuck?
Well,
Well, it looks like it's getting changed to January something.
that's why they got things like StubHub. It's gonna be freezing out there. You don't want to go to that.
I got.
So
They should
Tom,
have planned it before the season.
you gotta move it. I honestly think move it back after New Year's.
There's nowhere good to move it back to.
Not move it back, move it the field wise. You just move it back to a different Sunday.
Okay, the next Sunday,
The Sunday
after
after
that is the day after New Year's.
And no one does shit for New Year's.
Oh, besides get fucked up and still drunk from fucking the night before and said, hey, you know what?
January 2nd, you will still have a hangover if
Yeah.
you don't drink. So, most of the league will still.
Yeah, there'll be and then it's come Saturday, we're gonna say, you know what?
not
Let's just
ideal.
keep it going.
Nothing's ideal at this point.
Right, but
it's
I mean,
freezing fucking
So
cold outside.
you're gonna change. You're not gonna change for Jesus' birthday. But since someone wants to go drink, you're gonna not change it.
It's not Jesus' birthday.
Christmas is.
The day after.
Yeah.
What the heck?
People go out of
So
town.
Laws, you think it's better for the day after New Year's, you're saying, than the day after Christmas?
What if people go out of town? Family people go out of town.
Right. Yeah, I know for a fact Brandon might not be there. He said something about out of
Phonies aren't
town.
going to be there anyway, so.
No, I mean your own
It's a good
guy.
dad joke.
Your first round pick's or your second round pick is not gonna be there.
Yeah, Tom, you're not gonna be there.
I'm just saying it's
I mean, obviously I want Phil to be there, but
right.
I
I mean,
can't
people go out of
schedule
town.
because he's going to a Bears.
No, you're not. We're all saying
Things goes to Bears games all the time.
We don't
It's
care
fucked
about
up. It's fucked up.
Tom, it's gotta be moved back another week. It's not right to do it on Christmas weekend when people are out of town.
Who's out of town?
I'm just saying, what if there is?
You gotta just bundle in and just
Yeah.
go out there.
Oh,
That is why you would have.
even go out of town any
What time
fucking
will the
day.
game be? If it
They're in
was-
the morning.
Yeah, that's why there's 5 on the field and 4 alternate spots. So you should plan and talk to your team if someone is going to be out of town.
alternate spots?
No.
What the hell is this guy?
Two alternate spots.
Well, there's 5 on the field, but 4. You get 9 on a roster, only 5 on the field. You know what I'm saying?
You can only have 7 there actually to play. 2 guys are just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm whatever. I'm for whatever. So.
All right. So what do you guys think about the playoffs? What do you guys think about the Phonies versus the Mulligans?
Mulligans.
I feel good, man. I mean, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Yep. I got any comments from over here?
I'm on top of my game now. I'm feeling
I'm gonna
great.
go Phonies. I think
Oh,
fuck it up.
What?
I'm rooting for the Phonies. I'm rooting for
thanks,
the
DeVore.
Phonies.
And DeVore's gonna referee.
So I mean, actually, I'm going to the Bears game, so I can't referee. Sorry.
That's the championship. We're talking about the playoffs.
Oh, playoffs? Yeah.
Everyone's going to fucking Bears.
It's a great game. The Jets suck cock now. They may be able to beat them.
Yeah.
The Bears, they both got steamrolled by New England.
No, that's steamrolled by Tom Brady. He's the best in the league. Man. You can't be mad.
Tom, what do you think?
Tom, what do you think? Phonies and mulligans?
I just can't pick the phonies. I'm sorry.
That's what you said last
They're
time.
real bad. I don't know how they won. I really don't.
That's what you
The
see.
Mulligans are just more
I think
talented.
Joe Rishi's gonna get a quarterback.
They got a better quarterback, whether it's Joe or Wellner. I mean,